We're going to look at square, cube and prime numbers in this video. So starting off with the square numbers, we get a square number when we multiply an integer, which is another word for a number, not a fraction, by itself. So an example of this would be 4 times 4 is equal to 16, so 16 is the square number. I'm going to show you now that sometimes it can be written in a different way. So for example, 1 squared gives you a square number. So this means 1 multiplied by 1, so you're multiplying it twice, and that gives you an answer of 1. So 1 is a square number. Another example, 2 squared is equal to 2 multiplied by itself, giving you an answer of 4. So 4 is the square number. I'm going to move on to the cube numbers now. So we get a cube number when we multiply an integer, again, another word for a number, by itself 3 times. This can't be a fraction as stated in the square numbers. So an example of this would be 3 times by 3 times by 3, giving you 27. So 27 is the cube number. This again can be written as 1 cubed, with this meaning with times in 1 by itself 3 times, so 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. So this 3 tells you how many numbers you've got here. So we do 1 times 1 is 1, times by 1 is 1, so 1 is the cube number. Do the same for 2, so 2 cubed is equal to 2 multiplied by itself 3 times, giving you an answer of 2 times 2 is 4, times by 2 is 8. I'm going to move on to prime numbers now. So prime numbers only have 2 factors, which are always 1 and itself. An example of this would be 1 and 13 are the only factors of 13, which means 13 is a prime number. We're going to go through trying to work out how we get our prime numbers now. So if we have a look here, if we think of 1, 1 has only got 1 factor, which is itself, so that can't be a prime number. Looking at 2, 2 can be found by multiplying 1 and 2 together, which means 2 must be prime because we've only got 1 and itself as the factor. Try 3, 1 times 3 is 3, no other numbers go into it, so which means 3 is a prime number. Thinking of 4, straight away we know that 2 goes into 4, which means it can't be prime. Thinking of 5, yeah, that's prime because 1 times 5 is 5, that's the only option. Thinking of 6, 2 goes into 6, which means it can't be prime. And the last one we're going to go through is 7. 1 times 7 is 7. That's your only options, which means that's prime. Now you can continue working through numbers like this all the way up to check if they're prime numbers. We're not going to go through them all, but good luck in attempting your questions. Thank you for watching.